Alright, everybody, here we go. Living out some classic nostalgia with Hercules from 1997. I think this game came out. I know I owned it in 1998, so little 10-year-old me would be so proud of myself playing this. But I remember it looking better, which is sad in some really weird way. Maybe the guise of my youth makes this game look so much better. So hello, everyone. You are with GUNN Bunny. And we've had to make some changes because, of course, YouTube is absolutely mental and we don't want them to copyright me, even though I have 4 viewers, and that's mean, guys. Don't hit the copyright button. I tried to record this once before. I got quite far, and then I found out, due to the quality of this game, that it crashed. It horribly crashed, and it failed to do the recording beyond something like 9 minutes, so boo. So I'll be a little better than I thought it was going to be. Stop going out of the main screen. Stop it. I have taken away the sound, at least on my end. I'll overlay some different sound for you guys. But I kept the sound effects, and that's because the music is basically the music from the movie. I also am making sure that I'm playing the right level, because we don't want to accidentally not be able to play the last 2 levels. So we have to do medium difficulty. And you know what? I'm going to play 4 lives because I'm going to play 4 lives. When you see what I have to do to re-enter a level, you'll understand why we will be playing 4 lives. I also had to change the buttons. Can you believe this thing will support an Xbox controller? Be surprised, guys. I was. In fairness, though, it labels it like a Joy-Con 1.1 something, and I'm like, ooh, Joy-Con. Oh. Still have to change those buttons. Yeah, Joy 1.10 buttons. There you go. For the win. Alright, I want my jump to be this. Sword can be 3, and I think that makes this 2. There. Let's see. Jump, sword. Jump, punch. Yeah, okay. It doesn't mean I'm gonna be good. Anybody who's got some illusion here that you're gonna watch me play this really well, you're wrong. Oh boy, are you wrong. Even though I have played it a little bit, I'm gonna be honest that I never did find the I never did find all of my name in more than 1 level. Doesn't mean there's not hope for me, but I wouldn't get really committed to hope for me. Because of playing this when I was younger, I surprisingly remember lots of nifty things like that. I know I gotta get really over there for that H and not miss it. I'm gonna try. I don't know if I can actually get it, because I can't. There's a sweet spot you have to jump.
Rule number 95, kid. Concentrate.
Ooh. Apparently you don't want to make it fancy, you just jump for it.
All right.
Nothing down here. Two-dimensional death. Come on, I know it's there. There's all these little things in my head from being younger that I'm trying to remember. Like, you gotta look at the shadow of these things so much more than you look at anything else. But the problem is, when you played a lot of these games in their day, you got adjusted to what you did and did not interact with. So you were sort of expecting, oh, well, that's a thing, but that isn't, and so on. And you thought like that because you did. You were trained that way. Now, games have... What am I doing? Exactly. Games have really changed so that what we think is necessary, or what we consider to be the way something is played, is not the way it was played in, 1998. Most of this is forced perspective because there wasn't an option. You had forced perspective or you had nothing. Anybody who's really used to the Doom game, especially the old days, it has all of those problems because everything that is 3D is just forced perspective. It's not really 3D. There is no 3D. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure because I'm not good this way. There may still actually technically not be any 3D in a game. I think it might actually all be forced perspective. Don't quote me on that. I don't know that one for sure. I'm not good that way. I don't know. What did I not do? Oh, I missed one. Oops. Whoopsie. There we go. It's good to take damage from it at the last possible second. Alright, power up for later. Let's go, Phil. Huzzah! Checkpoint! I hate the birds. And the fact that you get so many birds in this game tells me that I am not the only one. Push the button. I know it's one of these. Hang on, we don't know what our button is to change the thing. Did I accidentally eliminate a button? Oops. Just a minute. I don't know what that died to. Did it slam into the wall? Oh, what did I do? Okay. Wasn't even an option. I don't remember that being a problem when I changed that before. Interesting. Not sure. Alright. I don't even want to mess with this. I hate you all. Birds are such a pain. And I seem to keep getting their timing just that little bit off. It makes me look really bad. I also remember... I didn't remember in the moment. But I remember this. These little crevices mean things. We missed the R. I don't even know where. Oh, no we didn't. I found it! That was my plan all along. Oop, except for that. That was not my plan. Get the dime. Huzzah! Alright. Birds? No. We just decided to behave. Alright. Shield! Come on. Come on. Person, space issues. Ow! I hit him! See? Keep getting the pacing wrong on the birds. Dear birds, I hate you so much. Like, so very much. I don't even remember what I want that shield for. Something shieldy. Probably. I don't know. I don't know what it is in this one.
Herculade.
See, look at this. BS. Goodbye. I wish I could aim that better, but it's a little bit wild fly. Sort of does what it wants.
Herculade.
I'm not kidding, bird. Seriously. Personal space.
Herculade.
By this shark. Okay, I know there's a letter.
Rule number 95,
I know it's there.
kid.
If I
Concentrate.
get it. Isn't it there? Nope, I made it up just to mess with myself. I mess up my roundhouse. Punches 2. I don't even know what button is conceivably 5. So, let's make punch. Let's make this one. Am I just gonna live without a punch button? Oh, that is 5. Okay. I live with that. I didn't really end up doing much outside this power punch, at least as far as I remember. I know I need that to clear things. Just to be clear, so everybody knows, the thing I was confusing is 5 is actually my left bumper. And I have made...
Herculade.
Sorry, pay attention. And I have made changing my specials up here my right bumper. just to keep it a little bit more achievable.
Herculade.
Well, it's good when I don't miss and those things don't just kick the crap out of me. They hit really hard. There it is. Okay, off screen is not achievable. Thank you.
Herculade.
I know I need that one for the flame blade.
Herculade.
Maybe that's the one I need the shield for. I'm trying to remember if I can do anything about those or if they just shoot fire at me like dicks. Bird problems. Come on. You suck. I walked past these when I played the first time because I had forgotten about this, and then when I got to Thebes, I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember now. Which is why when I finished, I had like the H and the S because I, of course, had been missing all of these things. Aw. Oh well. That one shoots around me, if I remember correctly. Oh no, I'm gonna run.
Rule number 96. Aim.
Okay, we'll come back for stuff, but I promise you I'm like a terrible shot with this.
Nice work.
I always miss one. The birds are gonna kill me. If you can get them all the first time, you get a better prize.
What are you doing?
And I might not sit here and fight with getting my ideal win because what can I say? I'm not proud and I'm not good. Dry. Because you have to hit it with like shrapnel. That's what it wants.
But this is the big leagues.
I remember I could do this with 100% completion in the old days. Oh, I'm so old. Okay, that's enough. Everybody had enough talking? We talked?
Herculade.
Yeah, we're done. Good. Let's see if I can shoot these, just because... No, it's just a forward thing. Like I said, it's a depth kind of dealy. Is that this? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought that was, and I wasn't entirely sure. So we're just going to decide not to play, and not to do well here. And just move on. This is going to be the whole episode. It's going to be watching me try to hit these stupid, grinning cat monsters. Put it down. Ha ha ha. Nope. Down. Down, boy. Good. Okay.
Rule number 95, kid. Concentrate. Herculade.
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 Bird. Making sure I'm not missing a jump. Okay, making sure there's nothing down here. I know I gotta hop along the not Prince of Persia ripoff down here. Ow. Definitely what the shield is for. I'm gonna electrocute some birds first. Establish my dominance over the bird populace. Cheap, guys. Hear me? Cheap. I don't know if I put it together when I was a kid that it was so Prince of Persia-like in the sense of using the rungs. Obviously now, the Assassin's Creed part of my brain goes, wow, stolen! I should be very clear. I do not play Assassin's Creed. I did play Prince of Persia. And the reason I don't play Assassin's Creed is because I played Prince of Persia. I find them to be so exceptionally similar that it holds no interest for me as a game. Oh, I'd like to stop missing that. It's gonna bug me. Alright. Let's give this a better go. It's because you have little to no control where you're on these rungs. You can basically pick forward. But those half-a-second jumps, because it's looking for a hitbox that's a very reasonable lip, you have to kind of jump at just the right time. Ah! Ah! Also, of course, a controller is never going to be as sensitive as a keypad. I just really do not want to play this on... I really don't want to play this on a keypad. I know that's how I used to play it, and
Hercules.
there, we made it. I tried for the first few minutes. When I was giving this a go the very first time, I'm like, wow, no. Just moved away from that style of game. There are games I still use the pad for a lot. I'm a pretty big Don't Starve player, and I don't like playing it with a controller.
Hercules.
Although I've gotten pretty good at a controller since I've been playing it for the Switch. There's a lot of my friends play it, but of course they all play it on the Switch, so I had to convert. I have owned Don't Starve for 3 consoles now, or well, 2 consoles and a computer now. I started playing it for the PC, then I bought it for the Xbox, and then I bought it for the Switch. So I should stop buying that game now. It's weird to have hit full circle enough that you are rebuying a game you've already owned more than once. No, that wasn't nice. Not nice to me. I know there are some secret downs, but maybe not in the earliest of levels. Maybe in the earliest of level it's all a given. Look, I got my whole name. Oh. They have not done that in here yet. Probably because I was being a doofass and completely missed the the obvious. I know in the Centaur's Forest there are some not clear ups and downs. Don't know where I cross over. Maybe I just missed it. Okay, through the lady. I would like to note, I find this little mechanic to be very clever. It's a lot of using an environment that there wasn't much environment to use. And to make a little puzzle like that for players is great. I'm sure everyone who designed this game has either lost their soul to Disney in a very essence-sucking way, or they've moved on to become better game designers. I'm not sure who they are, but I will look it up and post it because props to these guys. Good job. Disney was big into these cash cow games in the 90s, and mad respect for actually giving a crap to make it good. I got my whole name.
Nice job, man. Love it. Hey, you're gonna be a legend in no time.
Look at that. Yeah. I found a secret password. Thanks to the internet, I have all of these, but thank you. Alright guys, get ready for some whopping 1997 graphics. Look at this.
Come on, kid, concentrate.
We're gonna try to spell our name and live. Leave me alone. This was the first one I managed to spell my name in, but as you can see, this definitely looks like an H at a distance. So I'm gonna take some big risks to try to spell my name. Because I feel like that should be the only goal of these levels, because they're just silly otherwise. Oh, I'm gonna miss it. Oh. Woo. Go, go, go.
Hercules.
Okay. It's a lot of focus because it doesn't look like anything. You're like, yeah, I need this dot. This blob is very important to me. Oh, go away.
Nice work.
I'm a little bit trying to remember where the letters are by memory. Ow. This is not nice. This is not friendly. So you have a general pacing that you don't get a say in. And then you can push yourself forward and hold yourself back just enough to make you feel like you have some kind of control in it. But it's not, there's not a lot of hope for survival.
All right.
And if I'm slamming into stuff, it is because I am purely... Stop it. Looking for letters. Stop it. Oh, is it a letter? The only way I can tell is they're ever so slightly thinner. See, we got one coming up there. It's a little better when I know they're coming, too. So then I can start to look at the actual game instead of...
Nice work.
Ow, just the letters. Okay, leave me alone. They target you. Come on. Oh. Please. See what I mean? 4 lives. Come on, go. Yeah.
Hercules.
Okay, I'm not even trying for that password bucket. It's just a trap to get me killed. Okay, I figured out hold back and then push. And we got the L. 2 more letters to live to. Ooh, hee hee hee. You can only tell it's a letter because it's just a very thin looking, see that E that keeps coming in and out of existence? Oh, I almost missed the S. Oh, it almost took it from me. I'd have felt exceptionally cheated. I think this one is a life? Yeah, we're gonna miss the life. Ah, well. By the way, this won't help you go through the spikes, it'll just let you break this rock. Which felt really mean. Alright, we're gonna win. There we go. The graphics. I am playing this on a very small screen on my screen. I'm maybe playing this 5 inches wide on a 25-inch screen. I tried to play it bigger, but it has such pixelation problems. It's hard to play. And so I haven't decided what I'm going to do in editing, but I am going to try to make it visible. So if it has a weird cut, if it looks like it has a bizarre background and things like that, I'm helping you guys. I'm here to help. First time we fight enemies that could really do us harm. Also the greatest utilization of this little trick. Didn't know you were there. No!
Hercules.
Ow! Stop. Too busy worrying about the birds. Okay, I was coming for the little duel. But I know this one in particular, it is like a maze. Full on. Also, unlike the training exercise, not all of these are labeled. There are places that I can walk down. Stop it. Seriously. Personal space. There are places that I can walk down, like over here. I know there's one really close because I accidented into it before. There are places I can walk down that, yeah, like that one, that are not givens. There it is, because I got this life by chance earlier. Oh, bird. Death to you. Death to you. I am not kidding. Alright, up.
Hercules.
I love everybody just waggles their knife. Everybody done? Birds. Oh! Yep. Ass handed to me by a bird. Embarrassing. Ugh. Alright. Waggling knife time.
Herculade.
No? Just bird stupid? Can't remember if it like saves enemies. I'm pretty sure it does.
Herculade.
Maybe there's just to a certain extent. Oh, look, we're already down. I did not do enough of the maze up front. That's what that's telling me. Electricity? Like, give it up to this. That's pretty good. Okay, I know there's
Herculade.
like real enemy. Ah, there it is. Everything good? Oh, nope. I really don't want to deal with him, guys. I know he doesn't look like it, but he's definitely not weak. Oh, didn't wait long enough. I have to let the lightning bolt fuel.
Herculade.
They just wait. Wait and stir. Ah! Come here. Die to the birds. Every time. Because I can't leave them alone. Because I can't get into my brain that it's not a fight worth winning. There. Sometimes you just gotta pace yourself. I'm sure I'll hit a bird that I didn't get at one point when I'm doing that. They live in the trees, and every so often you can kind of make out that they're just sort of like tucked in there because they're blue. No thank you. Yeah, goodbye. I don't have enough to finish him, but I will. Okay, but don't be there. Come on. I think I'll call you Chester. Chester, this is not nice. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way so that Chester can kick my butt. Please. Please, I really don't want to deal with you. Oh. Oh. Please. There's some old mechanics. It doesn't wander away. It's kind of like, yeah, you picked this fight. Get in on it. Get in. Do the fight. Is there anywhere here I can walk down that I just missed? I don't know why. There are moments where I'm gonna go back and forth between giving a shit about looking for things and not giving a shit about looking for things. I can't explain my method. I don't think I have one. I just will and will not care. I don't know why. I think it's because, on the whole, I am a person who really will care. I will play this with great care in mind because I get a little collecting time. But because I'm trying to be entertaining to others, I will tell myself it's not worth it. You don't need to sit here and spend forever. I am not a completionist, though. I want to say that for my one friend who is watching who is such a completionist. I am not part of your weird, sick culture. Oh, I'm going to die to the bird. Well, technically bird lion thingy. It's an interesting interpretation. Oh, thank you for not taking me back. Too far. Kind of remember not letting those things get out of hand because they get really feisty. They're really strong and they're really fast, so then they're hard to hit later. Okay, where do I get up? Oh, it's in there. Okay, 1 second. Not because I have a problem with completionists, but I lack the follow through. I don't care enough. I'm gonna be honest. I really do not care enough. Like, what do I need this letter for? We all know I'm not spelling my name. But here we go.
Herculade.
Say it with me. I am the E in Urklis. I don't have an S. I'm Urkla.
Herculade.
Ooh, some shield. Oh, I remember I need that. That is for here. Where they just sit here and throw meme stuff at me. Like Look at that. Ow! Every time. Good. I'm glad that misfire was not wasted. I'm sure there's something here. Don't waste it on a bird, please. Although we have enough lightning. If there's another centaur. Look at that, right out of the trees. Look at you. Look. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Hercules.
Ah. Oh, no. Please. Be a dick. Ah. This is you being a dick. Right into the bird. No! I didn't even see him! Oh, please don't let me die. Oh, God. Oh, I'm gonna die to a bird! Oh, okay, well, at least it wasn't a bird. I don't know why there's more dignity to that. It's kind of a bird. It has wings. Gotta pick fights I can win. We're on medium. I kind of know where I'm going, though. I was kind of flailing. This one is hiding. That is hiding. This guy, if you look, you can see him when you're coming up along the walk there. It's not bad. No, no. Ah. Okay, stop. Up and over. More lightning.
Herculade.
Oh, and a Herculade apparently.
Herculade.
I don't think I've ever gone this way. No? It's just a scenery rock? And this bird's kind of having a tough time? Okay, I gotta sit in the water for a minute because I know there's an animation I like that we just do in the water. We pull out a fish or something? Come on, Herc. You're idle. Kind of miss idle animation. Not enough things do it. Alright, we pull out our toga. No, not a toga. Because it's just a headdress, wouldn't it be? Lollipop chainsaw. That's probably one of the better ones for just idle animation complaining. I'm sure there's more, but I can't think of them. Oh, we're just going to play with the headdress? You're going to let me down in front of my audience of one? Shame on you. You're making me look bad. It's not very nice. Last try. Come on, Herc. There's really something wrong with this bird. I think we wrecked its animation. We look around? You suck, buddy. Really? Alright. Also enjoying this bird. This bird is quite the champion. Alright. We have to leave. I think leaving is this way.
Herculade.
Yep. Ding ding. We have a winner. Probably.
Herculade.
At least it sounds like... Woo, not effortless. Woo. Ride 'em, cowboy. So, this gives you no indication that this is what you're supposed to do. But, I blessedly remember doing it from when I was younger. And that is the only reason that I remembered that that is what you are supposed to do. Thank goodness, because I don't know if I would have... I think when I first started doing it, I wasn't 100% sure. And I was just like, oh, I'll just punch him. That's what I do. I'm supposed to punch him like the movie. And then I was like, oh no, I'm supposed to ride him like the movie. Yeah, that's a for sure. Take that, tutorial. kicking is much worse because you can only really avoid like half of them because it's really fast. Shoot down the shield. Alright, then we get to do this. I think I'm too far away from him. Yep. Huzzah! Gonna get this. Now I'm Urkless. Urless? I can't believe I found the secret password. Oh god. How I manage that, I'm not. Alright, we're gonna do Thebes. We're in it. Guess I should mention this. So, my ability to own this game is not because I am a incredibly savvy game owner who kept it and is using an emulator and all those things. I actually bought this from Steam. Ow! Turkey. I bought this from Steam. And I'm not sure if it's still available because sometimes Steam and Disney kind of have a bad relationship. But you can weirdly pick up some very old Disney games from time to time on Steam. So if there is some childhood memory game that you're dreaming of owning, bad guy, actual thing I can do something about. Ooh, more than one. No! Please do not fall out of step. Still alive. If there is some Steam game that you, or excuse me, let's try that again. If there is some Disney game that you have a fond memory of, continue to kind of keep your eyes open for it on Steam, because it will surprise you what is available. I hate you. I can't do anything about him either. He's just a destructive force on the map. We destroy this pillar. So Thebes, much like what we just did, is the exact same principle. It's an internal map, just like the Centaur Forest, where you're moving up and down the platforms. And it works just as well. It is just as clever. It plays just as well. I gotta just give it up, you know? It's how to make the most of nothing. And I mean nothing here. These games were built to be cheap and easy and sell quick and dirty, and nobody was supposed to care. This one was great. I don't know what made this one kind of different, that it ended up on PlayStation 1. I never owned it for the PlayStation 1. It's red, you guys. I did see it for the PlayStation 1. I know that was a thing. Alright, we can go back. I'm just trying to make sure I'm thorough.
Herculade.
Must have been because this movie did so very well that it was given a real game. Because it also had all the games of that time where they were storybook games where you could play checkers with Hades and dress people up and like little misnomer things. I can think of a lot of movies at the time that had those kinds of games. I owned this one's storybook game, but oh yeah, okay, I'll throw the brick at this guy. I also remember one for the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I always think it's kind of weird that Disney doesn't recapitalize on that, because they're so cheap to make, they don't mean anything. And of course, being a child of the Disney Renaissance, it's free money, guys. It's free money. What is it going to take you? You don't even have to do new things. You just have to take a game like this and clean it up. I would suggest a real cleaning up, so that basically requires remaking it, because you don't even animate like this in a game anymore. But you could make it pretty cheap and dirty. You could do two-dimensional animation, because three-dimensional animation would not be necessary. It would be nice, but not needed. And I don't know what they could make use of from the Kingdom Hearts games. I mean, it could be all reused intellectual property mixed with digital assets. So for all I know, that it's easier than you would think. But Disney, they'll sell their soul to make 20 million plastic cups, but heaven forbid we ever try to exercise an old asset in any positive way. None of us are allowed to make anything, but don't worry, we won't use it either. But I'm not bitter. Yeah, I'm not bitter at all. Not complaining, not bitter. Totally fine. Ah, got him. I'm sorry if I'm nonchalant playing this game, but it's a limited game, guys. You know, we're just here for the ride. We're having fun. I'm gonna chatter and dig in. I think I'll make 2 episodes out of this. I mean, I'll play the whole thing, but I'll make 2 episodes out of it. I will say something kind of interesting. So, this game sort of plays scenes from the movie, obviously, right? We're in Thebes. We're gonna fight the Hydra, which the Hydra fight is hard, so get ready. Here we go. I was impressed when I beat it the first time, and I was saddened when I thought I was going to have to do it again.
Herculade.
Oh, I need that Herculade. And then you kind of go on from there. I have never made it, when I was young, past the Cyclops. I never did it. So I've never seen the end of this game, and I can't be honest with you whether I think it's going to be easy to beat. But I am going to beat it, and that's why I figure I'll make 2 episodes out of it. We'll make 2 episodes and play the whole thing and see the end. And we'll try to accredit someone who does a really good job playing it at in the second episode. So that if you want to go see somebody really break down how to play this better and complete it and so on, I'll try to find you guys somebody. Plus, I think all of us people who record should always be on each other's side, and we should always reference each other's videos for the things that we cannot do, or the things that we will not do. I am never going to arrange flowers in a way that is aesthetically pleasing in the language of flowers. Therefore, if I ever decide to play a video game about it, I'm going to look up somebody who knows what the heck they're talking about. Ooh, that's a blind faith jump.
Herculade.
You just started jumping. Ooh. Oh, please, don't do that. Okay. That was kind of scary. Ooh. Game just decided to go rogue there for a minute. I'm like, please, I took the leap of faith. Don't take it from me. I'm really looking forward to the end of this game. I've tried to record this game 3 times. This will be my 3rd attempt. The first time the game wasn't stable enough to record, so I had to make some changes. The second time, as I told you, my software crashed between saving it, so now I've got a ton of alert things on my software going on to tell me, yeah, we're still going, yeah, we're still seeing it. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do. I think I just attack them? Is that it? Yeah, that's what all this good shooting stuff is for. Also, from my perspective, these people are being carried off to be dropped. I mean, I know that they're being dropped to safety because it's a Disney game and we don't want to get that graphic, but to me, these people are totally being carried off to their deaths. What I'm like... Hello? Yeah, I don't think that'll be that useful. Just fight him now. Oh god, it's all the timing of the crystal birds. All the terrible timing of the crystal birds. I just gotta wait for them to eat more villagers. Wonder if the villagers, if I run out of villagers, or if it just sort of keeps me villager full in the moment. Do they only capture people from this lower level? Why give me 2 levels? I seem to be doing a better business down here. Gemon, I need like, I think 1 of you. 1? Ooh, more lightning. Feel like if I electrocute that thing while it's mid-lifting a dude, see? That's just falling to your death. You watch that. That guy just fell. He didn't land behind me. Do you see him safe behind me? Nuh-uh. That guy's dead. I didn't even notice. We finished them off. I was too busy, like, really witnessing a death.
Herculade.
Oh, it expected me to do badly as it hands me out 3 Herculades.
Herculade.
Okay, goat. My dime. I know it's not a dime, but I can't help it. It's a dime to me. If someone could do me a favor, because my brain can't remember what Greek money was called around the time of Hercules, that would be really helpful. Just throw it in my comments. Help each other learn. Grow, become smarter. We could do it as a team. I keep reaching for it. I want to say it's like drachma, but I can't remember.
Herculade.
Stop it! Alright. What is this way? A thing? Really? Just some screaming fangirls? Hanging out? Okay, I can't pick it up. I can just interact with it. I feel like there should be something in the other direction, but I'm sure there is. I've missed it. Who are you? It's so relevant. I've been doing so well at spelling my name. Oh boy, another road. Every time you see that lady, be wary. There's a little cat demon somewhere nearby. Ah, she also causes that. Into traffic. Okay, I think I'll take advantage of both of those as we dive into the road. Hey, a bad guy. Ooh, more than one. Look, Stabby Stan. That's enough. There's so much crime on your modern city streets. Like, don't you question this as a pedestrian? You just walk by and these guys just waggling a knife at you? Is this a thing? Should I find this normal? Is it weird that I don't find this normal? Does this make me small town? Okay. I'm gonna guess that that's the forward. Keep trying to, like, acknowledge what is the main route and what is off the beaten path in hopes that I can kind of collect a little bit. You know, I don't need to be a hero for anybody, but a little bit. A little bit of collecting doesn't hurt anybody. Ow! Get out of here. You know? Impressive to anybody who can really get 100%. It's a lot of coins. It's a lot of little... Oh, I just jumped. Yay! See, I'd have missed that. That's what I mean by it's a lot of little collecting. It's lots of little jumps, faith that you're just like, there's probably something out there. An elf. Huh. Totally by accident. I mean, planned. Planned the whole time. Yeah. No, sorry. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. Nope, not that way. Into the road. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Am I just missing it? I'm just passing it. Must be this way. Way. Yep, I'm just missing it. I'm sure I've said it a million times, but remember, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm missing a piece of my brain. So when I get these things wrong,
Hercules.
pretty sure that's why. Jump! I feel like I'm jumping in this man's pants. A little uncomfortable. Okay. Jump! Thank ya. Told you, critical hitboxes. Really don't want to jump right there. Feels super uncomfortable. Okay. Huh. This mechanic is plenty. And an E. Neat. Yeah, this is really bad for the roads. So we just missed the R and the C. Not bad. Not bad at all. Don't want to go that way. I feel like that's going to make me walk my butt all the way back here. Ah! The end! I should have known. We found the S, so you got to be pretty close. But... oh, okay, we're going to fight the Hydra. Sorry if that pause was choppy, guys. It's just a... come on. Just a little weird game to stop when I have to take a second. First hit was totally by fluke. I usually find this to be a really hard fight. It takes so much damage from the rocks. The heads hit really hard. And Hercules are very important. Come on. Darn it. Ugh. So lots to focus on. I'm impressed I managed to do so well when I was younger. So everybody be patient with me if I get really quiet. Die on top of a Herculade? Honest to God? Life. Okay, I hope everybody enjoyed the facts I recorded in post because I did not speak aside from life at the end there. I hate that fight. I'm not bad at it when it's the only thing I'm focusing on, but I don't think I can talk my way through it. and actually win. So there we go. Medusa! Come on. Alright. Oh, I thought it was snakes. I forget. It's like a spitting... Alright, that's what we need.
Here's looking at you, Medusa. Hercules.
Come on. That one, that's the weird acid one. Oh, I usually get that one wrong, but at least I'm taking the hits to the skeleton and the lasers.
Hercules.
Thankfully, this one I did purely from memory. God, there's just nothing to help you with the earthquake.
Hercules.
And so many skeletons. It's trial and error if you don't know what you're already doing. And it's so many. It's so many skeletons if you don't take care of them. Oh, she killed one for me. Thank you. That's so nice. Hospitable. You know, treat people like they're in your home. Here I am, in your home. I feel loved.
Hercules.
Just out of his reach, and I don't want to step.
Hercules.
At least it's lots of Hercules. Keeping me alive. We still have lots of these left. So that's usually the timing I get on those things. Hit him, please. Taking too much damage. I need that to be a Herculade. Yay! It's ready to die on top of it. Okay, we've almost got her beat. If I could just take every hit available. Yeah, like a champion. Alright. Have time, do better. Come on. Step it.
Here's looking at you, Medusa.
I think I can move once she's kind of got her eyes on prize.
Hercules.
This earthquake one is going to be a problem. I don't even know how to really avoid it. I'm just trying to make some educated choices there.
Another TKO for the home team.
Alright. Yeah, I think once she sort of started there, I'm fairly safe. Pick it up though.
Hercules.
Well, I do not like that you are on top of a Herculade and you don't get it. Or it's not a guarantee or anything like that. That's a piss me off, to say the least. Come on. To like live to enjoy the Herculade. Come on. Oh, we got that one nice and early. That's good.
Another TKO for the home team.
Sorry guys, I'm just trying to concentrate. The skeletons have a very finite hitbox. I just want to make sure. You kind of got to like wobble at them. This is why everybody comes at you knife waggling. They don't know what your hitbox is. They don't know how to hit you. think it's that I'm supposed to be able to see the shadows on the floor. But I can't. This resolution, I can't make out what on earth those shadows on the floor are.
Say goodnight, ugly.
Alright, one more. We're doing much better this time.
Another TKO for the home team.
Yahoo!
Say goodnight, ugly.
Yeah! Got it!
Rule number 96. Aim.
There we go. Alright, everybody. This is where we're going to call today's episode. Because this is roughly halfway through the game. Like I said, my plan is to make this a two-part series, unless for some reason I find out that the ending is particularly spectacular and I die 20 million times. We're going to go with this. Everybody have a good day and enjoy playing this game with Gun Bunny, G-U-N-N Bunny. Bye, guys.